hear me? Am I getting through to you? Hello? Is it right there? Is there laughter on the line? Are you sure that you're alone? 'Cause I'm trying to explain something's wrong. You just don't sound the same. Why don't you go outside, kiss the rain whenever you need me. Kiss the rain whenever I'm gone too long. And if your lips feel lonely and thirsty, kiss the rain and wait for the dawn. Keep in mind, we're under the same sky, and the night is empty for me, it's for you. If you feel you can't wait till morning, kiss the rain, kiss the rain, kiss the rain. Hello, you miss me? I hear you say you do, but not the way I'm missing you. What's new? How's the weather? It's a stormy way. Wow. Yes, I'm so close, but it feels like you're so far. Oh, would it mean anything if you knew what I'm left imagining? In my mind, would you go, kiss the rain? Think of me, think of me, think of me, only me. Kiss the rain whenever you need me. Kiss the rain whenever I'm gone too long. If your lips feel hungry and tempted, kiss the rain and wait for the dawn. Keep in mind, we're under the same sky, and the night is empty for me, it's for you. If you feel you can't wait till morning, kiss the rain, kiss the rain, kiss the rain, kiss the rain. Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
There we go, that was Simply Mo and Kiss the Rain. The original was done by
It was Billy Myers.
Billy Myers. There we go, that's for the trivia people. So welcome back. We have a couple of discs that we've got a small technical difficulty with
One disc.
with one of them. However, that's just the way it goes, unfortunately. But we'll talk about the band.
Can do.
We'll do that in the sort of next segment. But I wanted to talk about your people have now heard 3 of your tracks, and you've got a very distinct sort of sound. The first time I heard you last November. And I was there that night. Obviously, you sang live on the 2 nights that we worked together, and a very, very distinct voice and a distinct style. So, where did that develop from?
Basically, just because I listen to just about any kind of music, and because I'm doing a lot of covers in my shows, I've always tried to make myself sound as much as I can like the artists, and I think just over the years it's just merged together, and that's created my original voice. So, aye, that's...
Yeah, I mean, it is very original. It's very soulful, but you like your rock stuff as well.
Oh, yes.
So, you know, the whole mixture of stuff. But it's something that's very fresh, I've got to say.
Oh, right, thank you.
Compared to, and I hate to use the word cabaret, but, you know...
I hate using that word as well.
In fact, I just had a conversation earlier on with somebody about the word cabaret, which has been dropped out in certain circles because so many TV shows have said about, oh, you sound too cabaret. And but you know, that's what we do. We do the cabaret scene. But it's a fresh sound that you've brought to the cabaret scene.
At least I'm doing something right.
Well, you're doing something right, and obviously the bookings are coming in as well.
Oh yeah. Aye.
I mean, you said about doing all the covers. What influences did you have in developing your set and deciding on what you were going to sing and what's going to be popular to the crowd?
Well, I did have a lot of help from like friends that worked on the island and had past experience and that, so I took experience from them and worked on that. And also it was trial and error, basically. If it didn't work, it come out of probably take about 3 or 4 tries before people tell me to take it out of the show.
Well, that's it. You know, I've said to people, you know, I've been doing this for more than 20 years, and it takes a number of years to develop, you know, what actually works right in a full show and a full set, you know.
And trying to read the audience as well, to read the crowd.
There's the knack, reading the room.
Oh yes, that's the hard part.
As we say in the game. Now, well, we'll talk about the band now. The band is Sordid Little Secrets.
Yes.
I'm not going to ask where the name came from, but who's in the band?
Well, at the moment, it's me, a guy called Craig Bedson. Keep saying his name wrong for some reason. And my friend Kevin Fitzpatrick on the drums. And we're auditioning a keyboard player and a guitarist and a bass player as well. So hopefully we'll have a couple of new members tomorrow.
So it's a relatively new project. It's only, I mean, recently just came off the...
It must only be about 3-4 weeks, or something like that at the moment. So, I mean, it's still very, very early days. But, I mean, the sound that we're getting so far and the feedback that we're getting off the Facebook page, we're getting quite a lot of good feedback with the music because it's all completely original.
So the Facebook page is Sordid Little Secrets.
Yes.
So if people want to go, and there's some music samples on there that people can go and have a listen to.
Yeah, there's some studio clips that I've recorded on my iPhone, and the ones that have turned out the best, I've just put them on there for now.
And what sort of stuff are you doing in the band?
It's sort of melodic pop rock, sort of.
Is it covers, or is there some originals going to be in there?
It's all completely original.
All completely original.
Yes, all the songs written by Craig Bedson.
Brilliant stuff.
It's a really good sound, and really enjoying getting into the live stuff.
I must forgive, you must forgive me, because I've not had a chance to have a listen to the stuff yet, but certainly I will go and have a look. Sordid Little Secrets on Facebook and have a listen to that. But is there any of the sort of influence in the style that you do in your solo stuff into what you're doing in the band, or is this just like a totally new and fresh thing for you?
It's probably, well, I mean, because Craig's writing the songs, he's coming in with his ideas, and then I'm coming in with my ideas with the vocals. And I mean, we're just literally putting all the ideas into one big pot and working with some, taking stuff out, tweaking it here and there, just playing it by ear, basically.
Yeah.
Which is probably the best thing to do with music.
Well, unless you can read it, it's probably better playing it by ear.
I can't read it all.
No?
I mean, well, I can read, but I can't read music.
Yes, it's all Dutch to me as well.
Oh, yes.
Do you play any instruments?
I play a little bit of guitar, but I'm not good enough to play live. I can't seem to grasp the singing and playing at the same time. I can do one or the other.
Do you know, I was at a live session a couple of weeks ago with loads and loads of live musicians, and you know, it has to be said, I play a bit of guitar, but not... I think the technical word is not proficiently enough to perform live, you know, at the same time as singing. And there's a definite skill. We've been talking about multitasking earlier on, but there's a definite skill in that.
That's just one that I can't seem to grasp at all. I've tried so many times, and I'll either lose timing on the music or I'll just completely forget the words. Even if I've got them in front of me.
Yes, mind block. Now we're going to play another one of your tracks. It's track 9 on your CD, and tell us a bit about this one.
Well, it was originally done by Fleetwood Mac, and first time I ever heard this song was for the film The Snowman, and it just always stuck in my head. It's an absolutely beautiful song, nice acoustic one.
Yep, and it's called
Landslide.
I took my love, took it down, climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in snow-covered hill, till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can a child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tide? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older. I'm getting older too. So well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older. I'm getting older too. Oh, I'm getting older too. So take my love, take it down. Oh, climb a mountain and turn around. And if you see my reflection in snow-covered hills, will the landslide brought me down? And if you see my reflection in snow-covered hills, will the landslide